Hey, what's going on YouTube? Glad you guys were able to make it with us once again.
It's a bro code.
For that bro code. Man, y'all, we got a story right here come from Naptown.
Yeah, Naptown, Indianapolis.
Yes. Hey, we gonna let the clip run, and then we gonna get right back to you.
Bow.
Now to an alleged home invasion on the east side of Indianapolis. Police tell us a homeowner shot the intruder, then called 911 while detaining the suspect. Our Chase Howell talked with that homeowner who says the break-in cost him thousands of dollars in repairs. Chase?
They actually broke the frame.
Security doors now cover each entryway of the home Alfred Birding is rebuilding from the ground up.
He broke this door. I had to replace.
Birding says he was driving past the house early Tuesday morning when he noticed someone moving in the back of his home. So he looped down the alleyway to check things out.
And when I came around, I could see more of him. Then I parked right there. And I got out the car, and he was happy with the generator, walking off that way. And then I walked up behind him, then I circled around him after I got his attention.
Birding says he had his gun drawn when he confronted the alleged burglar.
The possibility of him going violent at that time was pretty high. It's 4:30 in the morning, nobody around. You bold enough to break into my garage, my house, you bold enough to do anything.
It was when the man started easing his hands into his pockets that Birding says he fired his gun.
I shot him in the leg to make him stop, and then I made him lay on the ground till the police came.
But it doesn't stop there. Birding says when he got back from being questioned at the police station, he was being burglarized a second time. And according to police records, that man was arrested too.
I don't know what's going on. I think we just need more patrols, because it's a lot of people with drug problems and there's no treatment for them. Since they closed Central State, where do these people got to go? You got people with mental problems, you got drug addicts. Where do you take these people, even if they wanted some help?
Reporting in Indianapolis, Chase Howell, 13 News.
Man, bro, you know,
Can't have nothing nice. I mean, that man restored that house from the ground up, they said. And it looked beautiful, too.
that is a nice
Yeah.
house. But I looked at the neighborhood.
Right.
He got the best house
On that neighborhood,
in
yeah.
the worst neighborhood.
Right. Probably attracted the most attention, too.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so-
And I'm pretty sure that they know that ain't nobody occupying that house at this moment.
Well, if you in one of them neighborhoods where it's probably a little poor or whatnot, and you got a lot of people, you'll have those people there that don't work. Okay?
Yeah.
Probably sleep all day, up all night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People that looking out the window all day, or they sitting on their porch all day watching you go to work.
Yes.
And watching how many people come in and out of your house.
Exactly.
You know, so scoping the house out or whatnot. They knew he wasn't there.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, you know what I mean. But I mean that was a bad stroke of luck. You know, you just got robbed for your generator. And then when you at the police station, somebody trying to come and get the rest of it. Really? Beautiful house, probably just in the wrong neighborhood.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. You know, they say in real estate, it's three things that you take note of, and that's location. I like
Location.
location. That's it.
Right.
And I'm like, wow. This also on another note. We also have, and kudos to the man for not aiming at the dude's chest.
Right, he
or
could have
his
killed
head.
him. Right, he didn't kill him. He did not kill him.
Yes.
He did not kill him.
He just shot him in the leg.
Right.
He just wanted to stop him and get the police there. So, round of applause.
Oh, yeah,
to
for
him,
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Hats off to that brother for using self-control.
Yes,
You know what I mean? Yeah.
yes. Not wanting to take a life.
Right.
So, Yeah, I don't know, bro, man. Is there anything else that could be said about this story?
No, well, I just hope and pray, that man, has further success, has success in, as far as people leaving his stuff alone, not breaking into his house, and the guy covers his house and continues to cover his house and keep them, people away from it, that's trying to do damage and, to his property and steal from him and whatnot. So I pray for that, for that man.
Yes, likewise. Yeah. I guess I do want to bring up one more thing before we end this. He did mention at the end about maybe there was more patrol rolling through.
He did say that. That's a good catch.
Yes.
Because he said, I guess one of the precincts closed, Central City or something.
Oh, no. That was a mental health facility.
Was it a mental health facility? Okay, because he was saying that you had a lot of drug addicts, homeless, just people with mental health problems that are around there, and there were really no place really to put them.
For them to go,
so they're just kind of wandering the streets. You know what I mean? That's scary. You know what I mean? That's almost like a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just,
so many ways.
People that's just, because how can you be safe in an environment like that? You know what I mean? But then like you said, we got to go back to, okay, what's the problem now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You had these people that need help, and they're not being helped. They have nowhere to go, So it's like, okay, who's really, where's the root of the problem? Is the root of the problem the city itself? You know what I mean? For allowing these conditions to go on. You know what I mean? So, I'm glad you brought that up.
And I'd have to say, the root, and you know how I am, bro. The root of the problem is always the source of the issue. The only ones I wouldn't say the only ones that can change the situation, because we have a hand in that too. In our communities, we have a big part to play.
Absolutely.
And a lot of times we be wanting them to go ahead and fix this and fix that. We already know they ain't gonna put into us like that.
No. Well, you know what? Well, no, they're not. But if we collectively, as a community, petition and brought attention to the news and everything, communities come together, and then take that down to City Hall to that mayor and the aldermen and stuff like that, and force them to do it. You know what I mean? I think that's the only way that we really could make a difference as far as, okay, let's start getting facilities for these people and getting care for these people. Yeah. You know what I mean? So if we could tackle that, we've killed two birds with one stone.
Man.
Because then we wouldn't have the people, these same people that are out and about, out here breaking into homes, and probably you don't even know why they're doing them. They're probably doing it. They have no money. Yeah. They're trying to go get something they can pawn and sell or whatnot to eat or whatever. You never know why a person is doing what they're doing. You just judge them because they're doing it. You're not supposed to steal. Right. Some people steal to live.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the root of the problem to me is the city. Sorry, Naptown, but y'all get a thumbs down. Man, for this one, really, you know what I mean?
That's real. One of the things that I loved about back in the day, you know what I'm saying, when I was living in, Washington Park area.
Yeah.
Now, when we was living over there in the 90s, man, it was real community.
Right.
And what I mean by that is, even if you didn't really mess with your neighbors knew you. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and they wouldn't let nobody do nothing to your property. And you wouldn't let nobody do nothing to their property. Right. I could leave my car out there with the windows down, because this happened before. Mm-hmm. The windows wouldn't go up. Big old Chevy I had. But anyway, but nobody ever messed with, nobody ever touched it, stole it, nothing.
Well, what was really popular back then in the 90s was the neighborhood block watch. You remember that?
That too.
That was really popular back then.
And you know how they was able to do that?
How?
Through community.
Right, okay.
You know,
Yep.
and see, that's one thing that we don't have today. We
Right.
have neighborhoods, but
Right.
we don't have community.
We don't have community,
You
right.
know, like how many people do we know on our block? That where
Right.
where I live at now, and it's a damn shame that it's like this. But you wave to some people, they don't want to acknowledge you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like what the hell? But it was like that over there too. You know, you wave and dudes niggas won't wave back.
Right,
So
right. People wouldn't rave back. But you know what, man? I've been places like down south.
Nah,
I've been
that's
down
different.
south. I've been driving in the neighborhood, and people I don't even know just will wave at me. I'm like, wow, this is different. I'd wave back. Hey, cool.
Yeah, that's
so, I mean,
nice.
I guess it's the environment that makes a difference. And, you know, how people were raised and, you know, how they living. You know, it's a difference, man.
It is.
You know what I mean? So,
I
no,
agree
feel
with
you.
that.
Yeah.
I
you
agree
know.
with that.
Yeah, so.
Well, hey, y'all go ahead, leave your comments in the comment section below.
Yes.
And let us know what you think about this story right here, bro. Man, you made some very good, touched on some very good topics because, those are all things that we need in a community.
Mm-hmm.
And without that, you know, people can just come in, steal stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because they know y'all ain't connected.
Right. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. Ain't nobody gonna call the police.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and so with that being said, y'all go ahead. Remember to honk,
Smash.
that like button,
That's right.
and let us go ahead and be your next subscription.
Hey.
And remember to hit that notification bell so you get me notified when we come out with new videos. Until next one,
Peace.
peace.